Today, we're going to be covering some of the best farming methods inside the first Descendant. Let me know down below which ones of these have you not seen on any other videos. It will be cool to see. And also make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell, and let's go. So for our first one, we're obviously going to have to head over to Sterile. This is the most efficient and best farming method at this current point in the game. So definitely make sure you guys come to this area and try and farm this. You're going to head over to Outpost Rockfall, and you're going to come to this battlefield mission, Anticipated Ambush Point. It says it takes 3 minutes, but it definitely does not, especially if you are with a squad. One thing you'll notice as well is you're getting guaranteed 12,000 gold and guaranteed 2,000 XP. So if you're looking to farm, this is definitely the one that you want to come to. And once you come in this area, you can see that someone has just completed it now. So let's go and restart it. Once you come in this area, you'll notice a massive amount of people are doing this farming method just because of how easy it actually is. So essentially, there's going to be enemies that spawn in. You'll get used to which order they do spawn in at. And if you are using someone such as Bunny, you can literally just slap all of these by yourself. There is going to be a route that you'll essentially just follow and get used to. And you can make this a lot easier. And there's also going to be a ton of different ultimate modules, different ultimate reactors, and a ton of different materials that will drop from this. You can also get code breakers, you can get ultra rare code breakers, you can get a massive amount of things from this. We got 40,000 gold from that, and we also got ultra precision code breaker. Insane. So this is how efficient you can be, especially if you are in a squad, as I've just been taken out there just for standing still. But if you are in a squad, you can make this a whole lot easier. So let's jump to the next one. Our next one, we're going to head over to Agna Desert. So once you come to this location, you're going to want to come over to the battlefield mission Rock Cave Base. The extermination mission that it says it takes 10 minutes. It definitely doesn't. It takes around 1.5 minutes to 1:45 by yourself. If you were a team, you can do this around 1 minute to 45 seconds. Super easy. You get 12k gold guaranteed and 2,000 experience points, and it's super simple to do, especially if you are using someone like Bunny and you have already got yourself a decent build on your thunder cage. You can wipe these enemies out without even trying. And you are going to get a few more that just jump down here. So just wait from the jump down. It's up to you. You can literally take them out yourself, or you can just wait from the hop down and clear them out that way. So then you're going to get some more enemies that spawn in here. Take these out. They can get distracted though, so bear that in mind. They can get distracted because there is one of their missions just up over there. That is the Void Fragment one that people do. That obviously distracts the enemies and they'll start wandering off. AI in this game is kind of dumb sometimes, but you can see we're getting a fair amount of loot. And then once you have done that, you're going to get some more that spawn in here. The ones you want to focus on is probably the executors because they do a heaviest amount of damage. So definitely focus on them. Then once you've taken out these ones, there's going to be some more that jump down. I like taking these out in the group. Reason being, it's a lot simpler and you keep all your loot together. So it's a lot better for me that way. So take out these small guys, then focus on this slaughterer. He does the most damage, so take him out as quickly as you can, and then take out this one. So now go and collect all your loot that you have got that's dropped down from these. Then up here, there's going to be some more enemies that spawn in, and they are simple enough to take out, just like that. Nice and easy. Bunny is definitely the best one. So you did just notice there we got ultra precision code, so that is something that you can also farm from these because of how easy it is. So as soon as that's done, there's going to be some more enemies that spawn in here. Take them out. All you got to do is just hop on up and they're cleared. So then there's going to be some more that spawn in here. So take these out finally, and then once this one's dead, focus on this elite vanguard. Super easy to kill as soon as you get rid of his shields. And you can see just from that farm alone, we just got a massive amount of different materials. We also got, I believe it's a positive ion particles that you get from this. So let's actually take a look at what we did get. We got 2,600 and we got 55,000 gold. Super quick, and that's not even to mention some of the modules that we got and these rare precision code breakers. I have got a massive amount just from this mission, so it's definitely one that you want to check out if you haven't already. Our next one, we're going to head over to Vespers, and in this location, you're going to come to this lumberyard outpost. So from this lumberyard outpost, you're going to come over to this mission here, the frontline base extermination mission. It takes 5 minutes, and you get some good potential drops from it. At the current moment, I've got somebody stood up there, so just be aware of that. He's just going to be obviously distracting the enemies, and that's kind of not good, really. It just slows it down a little bit. So there's going to be a bunch of enemies. Use Bunny and just get rid of them all by using this AoE. It makes it a lot more easier. So you're going to get a group that's spawning at the top and the bottom. Just keep jumping around and you should be able to wipe these out. And on average, you should be getting around 200 to 250 Kuiper Shards each one. The way that you guys can maximize your free as well boost off Kuiper Shards is keep an eye on your reactors. Your reactors do increase your Kuiper Shard drops. So definitely something that you might want to pay attention to if you guys haven't already. But yeah, so that's something you want to look at. But yeah, as you can see, these enemies are super easy to take out. It's not a lot of effort. It's quite brain dead if I'm being fair. And there is a ton of different loot drops that does actually drop from this. So now let's run over and we're going to take out these last ones here. So that's nice and efficient. Then there's going to be some that's spawning around this area. So we've got to wait for them to pop in. As you can see, popped in. Let's take him out. Little tank. Take this one out. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. These ones on the ramp going to spawn in yet? Yeah, there they are. And there's that one there. He's got bulk on as well. Okay, so finally, when these last enemies spawn in, you're going to get one at the top and you're going to get a group at the bottom. The group at the bottom are going to be a bunch of enemies. The top is going to be the main enemy that you want to take out. So he's really, really simple, but he does actually pack a punch. So just be aware of that. So as you can see, it's as simple as that. Let's have a look at how much loot we've actually got from this. So it took a minute 42. We got 2,000 Kuiper Shards and we also got 43k. That could be a lot more. It just depends on the drop rates. You can see we've got some modifications here as well. And you'll also get a chance at conductive metallic foil. So definitely a farm that you want to try. So let's check out another one. And I've got a few more until we are done. So another one you might want to try is over in the Echo Swamp. And you're going to come to this outpost here, the Misty Woods. So from this outpost, you're going to head over to this battlefield mission, the Hazy Swamp. Yeah, again, this is another extermination mission that takes 4 minutes or less. It doesn't really, it takes a lot, you can do it a lot quicker, so it's a good one. You get some good mod drops as well. Antimatter is a pretty decent one. Let me know down below what you guys think of it. But I'm going to show you how quick it is to farm. So this farming method is more focused on speed, essentially. You're going to get around 1,000 to 2,000 Kuiper Shards for each mission you do. You're also going to get a guaranteed 30k. But you're going to get a bunch of loot, a bunch of different modifications, and that's what makes this extremely beneficial. So let's talk about the fact that how much damage these creatures can do on hard mode if you're just starting out, such as myself. So be aware of that. Make sure that you have got a little team around you. It can help massively, and they can focus on taking out some of the harder enemies that you can't do, and it will really help out. So you can see we're getting a massive amount of gold. You are going to also get a decent amount of Kuiper Shards and materials that does drop. I believe you also get, I want to say it's thermal metallic foil as well, a potential chance of that. And you also get some code breakers. And I know that is what everybody is really here trying to farm, them code breakers. Don't worry, this is going to help out massively. So you can see all of these Kuiper Shards have dropped here. You're going to get 2 chances to get some elite materials just from these guys right there. So pick me up, my brother. Someone here, pick me up. Thank you, please. Yeah, so you're going to see that you can get 2 chances here off them elite materials because them elite bosses that do drop them. So you can see here we get 2,000 Kuiper Shards, 45k, and we also get an encrypted neural circuit. You get a bunch of different modifications and a bunch of different other materials. So definitely something you want to try out, and let's jump on to our final one. So this next one is easily the best with 12,000 Kuiper Shards and 231k in gold as well. In 4 minutes and 48 seconds, it's definitely going to be one of the best. You can see all of the loot we do get as well. And this is from a failed mission. So essentially, you're going to want to come over to this mission here. This is in the Sterile land, and this outpost is the one you want to head to. You're going to head over to the Kuiper mine, and it's essentially setting up this little mine here for Kuiper. Set this up, then you'll see these little fragments dotted around, but enemies are going to spawn in, and all you've got to do is be bunny, run around and get all of these kills with AoE. This is clearly the best one, I will definitely say, but I think eventually it's going to get fixed because this is just broken. You shouldn't be allowed to get this amount of loot this quickly without putting any effort in. So it's definitely going to get fixed. So keep an eye out for that. But also, I want to know if you guys are going to rinse and repeat this one, because does it take away the fun? Does it take away the grind for you? Let me know down below your thoughts, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.